When will they learn, Bomb Fur? When will they learn? Yes, sir. It's about Snake Eye Bomb Fur TV checking in, man. Salute to the military, and make sure you keep dropping them bombs on that like button, man. One thing we do over here, Bomb Fur, we don't play with that like button. Hey, man, let's get right into it, man, because it don't make no sense how dirty and savage they are in these streets, man. Indianapolis woman killed hours after exposing man on Facebook Live for being gay, Bomb Fur. Now this is just crazy, Bomb Fur. When will people learn, Bomb Fur? You can't be out here exposing people deepest, darkest secrets and thinking ain't nothing gonna happen to you, Bomb Fur. That's just how it go, man. The world will kill you for less than that. So imagine if you put somebody's deepest, darkest secrets on the internet, trying to embarrass them and trying to key and laugh with everybody like you big and bad. But then next thing you know, you running for your life because they on your head top, Bomb Fur. And I'm just saying, man, it's unfortunate that this woman had to die, but she didn't have to expose the dude, you know what I'm saying, activities, Bomb Fur, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, whether she did or not, she did not deserve to die. I don't want nobody to get that misconstrued. But let's get right into it, man. After she exposed him, man, you know, for accidentally catching him in the act, they're saying there is no proof that the two incidents are connected. But yeah, I don't know, Bomb Fur. She was basically assassinated right after she put that video up, Bomb Fur. So you make your own determination about that. The woman, who has been identified as Jane WaughField, took the social media. Mistake number one, she took the social media. Everybody is well, Bomb Fur, social media. Why you think they doing all these advertisements on social media? Because that's where everybody at, Bomb Fur. For a now deleted 17-minute rant following an incident where she said she and another man were conducting business. According to her own words, she left but forgot her phone. Okay. Upon returning to retrieve her cellular telephone and going through an unlocked door, she witnessed the man into it with another man, Bomb Fur. We just trying to keep this clean, Bomb Fur. WaughField, who appears to be homophobic in her assessment, also said she extorted money from the man, asking for 5 bands to keep her silent. And see, that's mistake number one. Man, look here. Them 5 bands you asking for, they can get somebody 1,200, knock you off and say the rest, Bomb Fur. You can't be out here extorting and threatening nobody, Bomb Fur. It ain't gonna work out in your favor, I promise you. I don't care how much clout you got, man. The scariest person will knock your head off quicker than the most savage, man. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, Bomb Fur, you know. Failed attempts to get him to send the money is apparently what initiated the Facebook Live. Throughout her diatribe, Bomb Fur, she constantly said she fears for her life, and if something were to happen to her, the man she was extorting should be to blame. You know, but the police got to do their investigations and you know, see what happened. They can't just automatically, because you beefing with somebody or you expose somebody, you know, online, just automatically assume that they were responsible, even though most people would concur that that person probably had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, we don't know. About, you know, 2 hours later, WaughField was shot and involved in a subsequent multi-car collision. Police say they heard gunshots just before the crash. They say the woman in the car, who was identified as WaughField, was taken to the hospital where she died, Bomb Fur. I mean, and it's just crazy, Bomb Fur. All that for what? Because you saw this man doing something he ain't got no business. And you know what I'm saying? He might be tough in the streets, but he ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in them sheets to be exposed, Bond First, and you can't just think that you can expose people and nothing gonna happen, Bond First. I don't understand why people think that they can reveal the deepest, darkest secret, most embarrassing secrets of somebody and think ain't nothing gonna pop off. You know what I'm saying? They could have really did egregious. They didn't have to, if allegedly they didn't have to kill her if it was the person, she was exposing. But at the same time, you can do something to somebody, but you can't dictate or determine their reaction, Bond First. And that's all I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? You can't determine their reactions. You think, you just doing something and saying something, and it's gonna be alright, it's all fun and games. But everybody ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Authorities say Jane WaughField, she was 40, Bond First, died as a result of her injuries. The coroner's office has yet to release the cause of death. But according to Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, Bond First, officers were called onto the area of West 30th Street and Lafayette Road just around 9:30 a.m. for a report of a person shot. Police say WaughField was shot at some point, which then led to the crash. They say they heard the gunshot before the crash. So, you know what I'm saying? She was probably trying to get away. She got up to a high rate of speed and then crashed. You know what I'm saying? A male driver in the other vehicle was taken to the hospital in serious condition. Family and friends gathered to release balloons and light candles in her memory Wednesday night. Over the last 24 hours, Bond First, they've been grieving and looking for answers. Like, what is really going on? What happened to Jane? Police haven't named a suspect or a motive, but said the shooting was targeted since WaughField's death. Social media speculation has focused on a video that WaughField posted on Facebook just 24 hours before her death. I mean, y'all remember OG Man, he did that video at the Ops grave site, and next thing you know, he was out of there. You know what I'm saying? You can't do so much disrespect and think nothing gonna happen to you, man. People ain't scared to put you in that dirt, Bond First. You gotta be mindful. Is it worth your life to do this, to expose that person, or you just going about your business and keep living, man? In the video, she said someone was threatening her life. Again, she was already scared for her life, Bond First. She knew that they was on her head top, you know what I'm saying? And ain't but so long if you in the city, cities ain't but so big, and the right people know exactly where you at, you know what I'm saying? They was already doing business. She left her phone when she came back, and that's when she allegedly seen the act. Authorities have been asked directly if social media played a role in WaughField's killing, but they have not commented on the suggestion. A vigil for WaughField was scheduled to start at 19th and Lafayette around 6:30 p.m. Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, man. They ain't playing, man. Don't think for 1 second that you can be out here exposing people on the net where everybody can see it, embarrassing them, laughing, and thinking it's all sweet. You know what I'm saying? You might be hard, but that gun and that bullet is harder. It only take one if they hit you at the right spot. You know what I'm saying? So obviously they was hunting her down allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't take but 24 hours since she released that video for her to be deceased, Bond First. Just think about that, Bond First. If she wasn't targeted, if it wasn't from that video, then I don't think in 24 hours she would have been dead, Bond First. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying now, I'm speculating because I don't know the whole story, but I mean, these dudes out here, man, they on the DL, Bond First. You think, man, these supposed to be the hardest thugs in the street. You think they want to be exposed, Bond First? You think they cool with you? They already in the streets, Bond First, but they on the DL, you know what I'm saying, Bond First? So that's even more of a problem, you know what I'm saying? You got a even litter situation when they in the streets and you catch them in the act. She said she allegedly called him in the act, Bond First. Now you know that can't be good for nobody. He knew what type of woman she was, and she knew what type of dude he was. That's why she was saying, you know, look, if something happened, look at this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm exposing him. I tried to extort him for 5 bands. He didn't want to give me that 5 bands. So I'm finna let it roll on Facebook Live, man. But we done seen a lot of people get on Facebook Live and their mouth get diarrhea and it don't end well for them. So people need to learn, do not go on social media, Bond, first and try to expose somebody, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't gonna work. Even if you tried to handle it behind the scenes and that's your last result, you gotta think about yourself, your family, your kids, you know what I'm saying, because people is not out here playing. Every action warrants a reaction, and you can't determine what that reaction gonna be. R.I.P. to Jane WaughField, man. I just hate it had to be a, but I mean, you cannot expose people and think it's gonna be sweet. Either way, it's not the right thing to do to kill her if that was behind that post. But I mean, people ain't out here playing Bond first, and that's just the realest it gonna get. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, Bond first, and make sure you hit that bell, man, and drop me comments. Do y'all think Jane WaughField deserved it, or do you think people need to wisen up and stop trying to expose people on social media, because people is really seeing about that action in real life, and it just ain't worth your life to do that, Bond first. But y'all drop comments and let me know what y'all think, man. The bomb has been dropped. Gone.